I know, YouTube. I know. Where have I been? A lot of going on. I know I got a couple questions about where have I been, what's going on. You made 70 plus videos last year and just stop out of nowhere. What's the hold up here? What's going on? So in this video, I'm gonna just let you all know what's been going on in my personal life, what's to come on the channel, and what the upcoming schedule is in the foreseeable future here. I do want to start off by saying that I was for a really long time last calendar year, I was treating YouTube kind of like a part-time job, even though I wasn't receiving any money because of monetizations, the rule of the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours of watch time. Even though I wasn't getting money from that, I was treating it like a part-time job because I wanted to be a part-time job. Even though most of my channel is copyright, copyright sharing, I guess, with the label, with the record companies and all that's fine. I really wasn't doing it for money. I'm kind of using YouTube as a resume for myself and for my career later on the road to, it's kind of hard in the world of music production, music audio, to show, what your abilities are just on a piece of paper. You kind of have to have a little more than that, as a resume. So I use YouTube as that, and I use it for a lot of things: a stress reliever, resume, maybe an income of some sort. That's a long time down the road from now. But I like doing YouTube. I like making covers. I enjoy it. I've been a musician all my life, and I don't get out very often and play music. I used to go out and play all the time in different places all over my area that I live in, and I just don't anymore. For numerous reasons. One, I have a full-time job. It's hard. I work 50 hours a week there. Two, just stuff in between and that, with, just work. To be honest with you, just work. My job is very hour demanding and requires a lot of hours, which I'll get into in a second here. But anyways, I do like YouTube. I want to continue with it. I may not be as consistent as I like to be, or my other peers are, but I do like YouTube. I am still on YouTube every day. I may not upload every day. I may not upload for a month or two at a time, maybe, but I'm still very active in the YouTube community. I still pay attention. I still enjoy YouTube very, very much so. So I just want to point that out to all my, some of my subscribers, my followers. I've been with me for the past 2 years. And there's only a couple of you. I only have right now 422 subscribers, but recently my channel for some reason has gotten a big spike in views and subscribers. And I know some people are asking where am I at, so this video is just going to explain to you where I've been here. So the last video I uploaded was the Bullet for My Valentine's Hand of Blood, I believe. I just did their EP. They did in 2005, I think it was 2004, 2005. Anyways, I just completed that EP record, and I stopped. I stopped just out of nowhere. I did have plans to do a couple Christmas covers. I had a couple metal versions of Christmas songs, a couple versions of some major into minor and minor to major. I actually have them all recorded and ready to be uploaded to YouTube, but I just got life got in the way and I never got around to it. I'm just gonna save them for next year, I guess. So what happened? Where was I? So what happened in November was I currently work at a Domino's where I live. Let's see back there. I have the old Domino's sign because why wouldn't I? So I work at Domino's, and it was initially a part-time job when I was in school for music, and then school hit the fan where I was going at the time, and I worked there full-time, just kind of worked up the ranks, and last November I got promoted to the head manager of the store, so I'm in charge of everything: scheduling, how the stores ran, everything. So it requires a lot of time and a lot of effort for me to be away from home and from music, which is sometimes tough for me because, I use YouTube as a stress reliever and music as a stress reliever and those covers as a just to get away from life. And sometimes I just can't get away from work. So I got promoted to head manager, which is awesome. I mean, I'm very happy about it. I love my job. I love, everyone I work with there. It's awesome. But sometimes I have to focus more on that with work than here. As much as I'd like to have that backwards, you have to do what your priorities are first. So that's where I've been. I've been working. My ass off for the last 8 weeks, really. Even during a holiday, I was working pretty hard. Thankfully, I got New Year's Eve off, but I was working pretty hard through the holidays. So that's where I've been. I have been working, and I wish I was more focused on YouTube and more focused on music, so I can do this more often. I wish I could do it more often than I can. So I try doing it now as often as I can when I can. The second thing is that I proposed my longtime girlfriend, for a couple of you who follow me personally, Kendra. We got engaged a couple days before Christmas, so now I'm planning a wedding. So that just kind of adds on to the list of stuff that is taking over everything and kind of away from this whole YouTube environment. So yeah, I'm really excited for that, of course. It's not so much at the moment here because our wedding's not going to be for a while. But eventually it's going to take up probably a lot of my time. And I'm really excited for that, of course. So when the time comes, it's probably going to be a little limited here for YouTube as well, for probably the right reasons. The third thing is I am a student at Berkeley, Berkeley College of Music. I don't live in Boston. I actually do it online from my home in Pennsylvania, which is awesome. I can do it at my own time. I, of course, have certain due dates, but for the most part, I can go at my own pace. And Berkeley's been awesome to me. They've been nothing but spectacular to me. And I go for music production, so that's also kind of the reason why I do YouTube, so I can practice, I guess, for all the audio stuff. And the only thing I'm really mixing and mastering is just an audio of a song, and then my guitar works underneath it. I haven't done like full bands yet. That's next. But I use YouTube as a practice, I guess, for all that. So that's what also takes up part of my time. I'm currently in a break here with Berkeley. I have some, I guess, financial issues where I would like to complete Berkeley, but something keeps popping up in the way with a lot of stuff. So I go to Berkeley as well, and that takes up probably 15 hours of my week, just doing all those school assignments and everything that's required of me to do. So those three things have a huge impact on my life at the moment here. So what is next for the channel here? Well, I'm going to have to deactivate the channel, so see you guys later. No, that's not it. Of course, that's not it. So I'd like to continue with the album covers and just covers in between that. I'd like to do some little skits in between it, just like little comedy bits. I'd like to eventually do that. It's kind of weird for me to think that, but I do like to do that. I have a couple cool ideas. And I also like to do album reviews and song reviews and all that. I still like to do the major and the minors and minor and the majors. I still like to do all of that. I really have really cool ideas here, for me to do. And for me to complete them, I have to find time. So, and time is a very crucial thing. And somehow in between there, I have to sleep in the middle of all that somehow. So I would like to do all this. It may not be as consistent as I like it to be. I'm just going to be straightforward with you all. It's not going to be as consistent as I like it to be. But I still like to do it, just to say I did it. And I hope the views and subscribers come to it because, YouTube algorithm, the more views and the more subs and the more followers and everything I get, the more time I can probably focus on this, Eventually, it's a dream of mine. I guess it is full time, where I can work from home and, do it for a living and do it for fun. Start my own, I don't want to say empire, but start my own little, company, little business. It doesn't have to be YouTube. If someone wants to go approach me and ask me to mix something or to master something or to look over something musically, I can do that. If someone needs a guitar part filled and need a guitarist, I can do it from my home, and I can send it to them virtually. I will also do YouTube on the side. YouTube, is also a starting point for a lot of things where I can do stuff like that, or I can go to a record company and work for them for music mixing or mastering or anything like that, or even engineering. I'm not a big engineering guy, but the whole 9 yards. I would eventually do this for a living. It's gonna be a long road down from here. I have to have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of subs, to do this, and I feel like I could. I feel like my quality is good enough. I feel like the sound is good enough, and I feel like the more I do it, obviously the more I'll probably get in eventually. And I'm not going to do just metal. I mean, I know it's primarily metal at the moment, but I also am a huge, huge fan of classic rock. That's going to come to perhaps, and I mean perhaps, some country music. I don't hate country. I hate today's country, but I don't hate all country. Maybe some mainstream songs, some hip hop, some pop music from today. I like to make maybe metal versions. Like I did with Baby Shark. When Mac Miller died, I did the Donald Trump in metal version, like as a tribute from myself, or not tribute from myself to him. So just stuff like that. I have a lot of plans, a lot of ideas, and like to do all of them. But again, time is a factor of mine, and patience as well. Not only am I doing this channel, but I'm also doing my wrestling channel as well. But I like to devote more time to this channel as well. And I do the wrestling channels. I do the wrestling channel for just a couple reviews. I don't necessarily do like top 10 stuff like that, like other wrestling channels do. But I also do that. The shows, the pay-per-views, I mean, if you're a wrestling fan, you know what I'm talking about. But I like to focus on that as well. In this. So I am trying, if you guys can tell, I'm trying to balance work, school, a wedding, 2 YouTube channels, and just everything else in between, my personal life and everything. I still play at gigs somehow, so I'm just really, really, really busy. 2019, 2020, and probably 2021 are going to be probably the 3 busiest years of my entire life. I say that, and something else will happen probably 10 years down the road, but for 3 years, it's going to be busy. I'm 24 now. I'll be 25 this year, and by the time I'm 30, I hope I look back on this and I would think I did it. By the time I'm 30, I like my music career to be full swing. I'm doing music full time and nothing else. It doesn't have to be with YouTube. It doesn't have to be with music production. It doesn't have to be with one or the other. It's something with music. Do full time and be happy by 30. That's my plan. I'd like to do it. I just want you guys to know. Come up here and let you guys know what I'm doing. Because some of you have been asking, and to be honest with you, I've been kind of in hiding, I guess, working, kind of hiding from YouTube, but I've been working, but I've been still paying attention to YouTube, still pay attention to my analytics, still pay attention to all of that. I just know that some of my subscribers have been following me, especially in the last year. Some of them following me have been kind of asking, where have I been? Not to say they're in the comments, but I know some of them have been with me forever. I know some of them are going to be like, where is Jordan at? Where is he? So here I am. I'm still alive. I'm alive and well. I'm not going anywhere. May not be as consistent as I once was, or I'd like to be, but I'm still here. I'm still going to pump up the content as much as I can here. So just come up here saying, I'm alive, YouTube. Don't worry, I'm alive. I think what's coming up next is the Stand Up and Scream cover. I'm going to review the Gravity album from Bullet, and then also review the Stand Up and Scream when I'm done with that. And then from there, finish the Poison album, review that. And of course, you guys can tell the theme here. Any album that I cover, I'm going to review. That's the plan for now. After that, I don't know. I mean, I'll just go. I have a notebook of. Well, I say notebook, but it's on my phone here. But I have notes of ideas I like to do, and I'll just probably dive into those eventually too. That's it for now, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if this interests you at all. Please join my Patreon if you'd like to. It'll help out the channel eventually here with me. If you'd like to donate my PayPal, it's greatly appreciated. don't have to, but if you're feeling generous, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Just wanted to come up here and let you guys know what the plans are and where I've been. So I'll catch you guys another time here. Take care, and I'll see you in the next couple days of the week here. Take it easy.